Welcome back everyone to Victoria 2 as the Roman Empire. Now we are still in our First World War. I know we had a Great War before. This is I think known as the Second Great War. Let me quickly see. Yes, it's the Second Great War, but this war is much greater than the First Great War that we had before, because in the first one we had 4 great powers involved, and this time we have basically 7. I think the only great power that's not in this war is France, but something I should mention, as you can see, France is actually mobilized. The reason is that France was in a war with the Inca. I think during our Great War, there was a war between the Inca and France, but that war has been resolved. So basically, at some point, all of the great powers were involved. So yeah, I think this is certainly the First World War. Now, we're currently winning this war, 34%, but it's mostly just battles. We've completely dominated the battlefield, although it doesn't really look like this. Africa is basically being overrun by the Castilian forces. There's not much I can do. And as for Europe, well, the French holdings are already overrun as well, but we're making some significant gains in Poland and Germany proper. We've actually just taken Munich, very good. And now, unfortunately, we have quite a few problems to deal with. We obviously have to fight these wars, but we also have huge imperial, or huge communist uprisings all across, well, our country. And I have sent a few armies. We still have a few reserve legions, which I'm actually quite happy about. And I'm sending them to deal with some of these armies. But as you can see, like, there's a huge, I mean, these Imperial Red Guards, that's 52,000 men. That's going to be difficult to defeat. So I'm not sure. I mean, we have cleared Rome, but this uprising, this rebellion of communists is not yet dealt with. Anyways, I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone who has, who has made a roleplay post at the last in the comment section of the last episode, because that was incredible. I think we've never had that many posts on any previous video. So thanks a lot, because it's a lot of fun for me to read those. So please continue. That's really amazing. Anyway, let's finally actually move on on very slow speed. Now, one thing that people have been talking about is our tank division, our armor division, isn't doing as well as they could because we don't actually have any tanks. And I thought that, we don't have any tank factories necessarily, but I thought that our artisans, right, that they are able to produce tanks as well. But it turns out we are not producing any tanks. In fact, if we have a quick look at the trade, the only tanks that are being produced in the world are produced by the Germans. So it's very important for us that we actually take control over the German factories here that produce them, because, well, otherwise we're not gonna be able to get them. So I think what we could maybe do, I'm not sure if we can build factories. No, we cannot build factories. So we would either have to change our faction or ruling party, or I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I mean, is there a way? Is there something I can do? Let me quickly see what we have. Some unemployed craftsmen in East Switzerland. That's West Switzerland, obviously. Well, that's because it's currently besieged, I imagine. I wonder if we can change a focus here to encourage. We cannot encourage tank factories, so I guess there's not really much I can do at the moment. I'm not going to change our party. So yeah, let's just move on. As I said, we're making some really good progress here in Germany. Brunswick is being defeated, but that's okay. That's just something I'm going to have to deal with. We have a few. What are you guys doing? Oh, you are. I see. You're okay. Yeah, I get what you're doing right now. We had to retreat a little bit, unfortunately. And we're now going to. When are you guys going to arrive? March 1st. Okay, let's go here and then attack. I want you to. I want you to get a few reinforcements if possible. And I think if you're actually fighting, you're not going to get any reinforcements. Now, there's so many British forces here already on the mainland. Man, our blockade was way too late. Okay, well, I think Germany is. I think we're able to deal with Germany now, so I think I'm going to send this army over here. To, maybe destroy this little British army. Probably the best idea. And February 28th. Well, yeah, we got a lot of reinforcements. I think our army size doubled here. So, yeah, that was actually quite useful. All right, go ahead and smash the enemies. They're losing 1,000 men. Very good. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. And we have been attacked by a German army. Not really a big surprise, to be quite honest. I think I want to send you to reinforce here. It might be a bit late, but I'll send you there anyway. Yeah, there you go. In fact, I might be able to send you to deal with these communists there. Yeah, actually, I'll just send you there. It's fine. We'll deal with the rebels later on. We actually have another legion here. Very good. Okay, well, then we'll kill you using this legion. Do you have anyone else left over here? No. And you guys are busy. Okay, Spelumbas are busy fighting. Okay, very good. We'll let you continue to do this. That's fine. Another general died. That's just the way it is. There's not much we can do. We've got rebels in Novgorod now. Now, Novgorod, I gotta say, they're doing a really good job holding off the Germans here in Scandinavia, but I think their forces are pretty much defeated at this point, so we're gonna have to help them out. Otherwise, they will get overrun by their rebels here. Yeah, communists once again rising up. Okay, anyways, but we gotta definitely, first of all, help out our men here, which apparently we managed to reinforce in time, which is great. And then we have completely overrun the British forces. Very good. Now, I'm not sure what the Carrides are doing. Doesn't seem too smart. But yeah, we didn't actually take a whole lot of casualties here. I think what we'll do, we'll actually have to attack the bigger force first, and then the smaller. That should work out. Okay, there's a big united... Oh my god. Big army, and Jacobins have risen up as well. Ouch. Oof. Well, luckily they've also risen up in enemy... or in enemy-controlled territory, so actually that's not as bad as it could be. Okay, 111 men. It seems like we are killing more men. Alright, very good. They are not even reinforcing for some reason, and we're now being attacked. Okay. Well, I don't think we want to be able to do much about that at this very moment. Okay, we've unsieged all of these provinces. That looks very good. Let's defeat you guys, and I immediately send you in to besiege these provinces. Very good. Okay, this is looking really good. Germany is basically under our control. Don't think that they're going to be able to do much after this. There's a legion we can use. Yeah, we're going to have to send them here now to fight the British, because they're very difficult to defeat here, especially if they have their Castilian allies supporting them. Okay, yeah. Now, Brussels is still besieged. Oh my god, this is not good. This is not looking good. Can you maybe help out sieging here? This is actually Liège having a big army here. Are we also fighting Liège? Oh, we are. I totally forgot about that. Ah, wow. Okay, so this is actually more difficult than I expected. And then the battle continues here. Wow, they're losing 6,000 men. How is that possible? Are we using gas attacks? Yes, we are. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so this is giving us an incredible advantage over the British in this fight. We are using gas weapons against the Brits. But we're using this in our own lands. Just imagine. You know, these French territories, they must be devastated after this war. I mean, under enemy occupation for so long, and now even gas attacks. But, I mean, you know, we gotta win this. We gotta win this. But wow, this is devastating. Look at that. 6,000 men being killed. Holy shit. Alright, well, let's move on. I think industry is fine. Army is as good as it gets. Navy can be improved. Commerce, giving us prestige, factory input efficiency, administrative efficiency, prestige, reinforcement, plus 5%. Huh. I'm not sure what the education efficiency does, but I think we're going to go for regiment experience and reinforcement rate. I think that's probably what we're going to go for next. Alright. Wow, we still have a huge deficit, but it doesn't really matter as we have so much money saved up. I don't really mind. Now, how's it looking? I think Brunswick is able to push into Liège. It seems like it. And I think we're going to have to send our divisions down to deal with the United Kingdom. We are being attacked here. Maybe we can reinforce that, possibly. And wow, this is a big army. Oops. Okay, split you in half. And I'll split you in half, but I still send all of you over here. Wow, that is a big army. I'm actually kind of surprised. We are still recruiting more men. I mean, mobilizing Italy is just amazing. We have so many people here. That's crazy how many men we get. And the battle here is still continuing, Battle of Innsbruck. Apparently the Germans... Well, actually, we're using gas attacks against the Germans as well. Wow. Okay, so we are certainly not... we're not fighting honorably. That's to be sure. But you know what? We can't really afford to fight honorably at this point. We're outnumbered, so this is what we got to do. Use everything we have to advantage, basically. All right, now I think I'm gonna send 2 armies to Prague. All of Poland is basically besieged. This has been besieged as well. I mean, there's a few provinces still holding out, but they will be taken over soon enough. And then we probably need to send some forces to deal with Germany in the north. Yeah, but Germany proper is basically under our control at this point. We can send even more men over here. Wow, this is crazy. All right, yeah, send in more men, and we'll crush them. Now, alliance offer, I don't think so. Let me see. Can I check out this battle? Yeah, we still have. Okay, so the gas attacks are they're just giving us such a huge bonus. This war should be won. This war should be won. Now, one thing I definitely need to make sure is that nobody steals anyone from our sphere. That's always an issue. It doesn't look like it, though. Rostov is still my sphere. Very good. Alright. Yeah, and Poland obviously no longer is, but that's just the way it is. Okay, you are unsieging this. This is another legion that I might be able to use for other things. Okay, good. And I'll have you deal with the rebels. Then you go back. Rostov should be able to deal with these German forces here. And we'll just combine you. The Varangian Guard does not even have a leader. At least they didn't. Okay, how's our rebel situation? We've got a few men on Cyprus that we have to pick up. And, okay, yeah, you definitely got to deal with the I think those are the Jacobins that have just risen up. And wow, the Castilians are encroaching on Egypt here. Okay, still defeat the rebels is kind of a priority here. Alright, fine. In fact, we're probably going to be too late here to do anything. Wow. And there is more people that we need to deal with. Holy shit. In fact, it's actually going to be Diastan dealing with that, so I'll actually let them handle it and just unsiege these lands here in Baghdad. Is that this Columbus? Yeah, okay. You're dealing with rebels. Not the most effective way necessarily. And I think we gotta definitely start pushing into Castilian hotlands because they're causing a lot of trouble at the moment. Okay. Are the Germans being defeated? Yeah, let's move on and let's try and retake some of our territory. But slowly but surely, we are getting the upper hand here. Yeah, I mean, we're winning more and more battles. We have some of the war goals fulfilled, giving us extra war score as well. Alright, very good. So I just had to cut the video a little bit because I had to give some more orders to our forces, because we have quite a few fronts that we need to focus on, and I've decided that with the many Castilians approaching, we are going to have to fight them. We're going to have to stop them at some point because they're just wild. And I think the only place we can really stop them would be in Djibouti or in one of these provinces here held by the Rasuluts, but we can easily stop them here with a fleet. But where we really need to stop them is Suez. We need to hold them off. So I'm going to be sending a few of our legions. I think we have 1 legion in reserve here. I'm going to send over here. We'll have the Egyptian division and then a few of the mobilized forces I'm going to send over here, as well as the 15,000 men from Cyprus. They are going to be the brave men to hold the Suez Canal against the onslaught of Castilians. I hope that we're also going to be able to use gas attacks here, because that is a major advantage. And yeah, hopefully going to hold. I'm not sure, but we need to hold the Suez Canal. This is basically the last... I mean, if we don't hold that, the Castilians are free to just roam around our land. So this is definitely necessary to, to be defended. And yeah, also we're making a huge push to liberate France. I mean, we've got a huge army of 92,000 farmers and workers from Italy under the command of Othon Vulgaris. They're a bit slow. They're a huge army, but other than that, they're doing fine. He's a careful man, which is okay, but they should be able to just roll over the United forces here. So yeah, hopefully with this push east, or I guess west, I'm not sure why I'm saying east. With this push west, we should do fine. And we just researched I can't even pronounce that, but that's what we just researched. There you go. Let's go on for the next one because we do need more reinforcement raids. We're also trying to help out this army here, but we came too late, and more of our generals are being killed, unfortunately. Could I move on to the capital, perhaps? Yeah, I'm actually... Nah, I'm gonna stay here, that's fine. We'll finish this siege first before we move on. And... didn't I send an army to help? Oh yeah, there we go. We helped out a Pomeranian army here. That's fine. The French Congress. Well, I can see why the French are pissed off. Because it seems like we're not doing anything to help them, but that's not true. It just takes a while for us to get over there. But yeah, we're just completely steamrolling these forces now. We definitely gotta help out here. That is for sure. We're being defeated. But I think, I mean, our 90,000 men should be sufficient, right? I will send everyone in here actually to support, but I will have our tank division stay here and hold back for a while. Very good. What are you guys doing? You're still fighting. Alright, now please reinforce, and we can actually start to retake some lands. Yeah, let's slowly do that, because why not? And you guys move in here as well. Yeah, because why not? There's still rebels occupying our lands. Yeah, basically all of Sparta, or, well, basically huge parts of Greece are actually in the hands of the communists. And what is with you? Are you stuck? You're not stuck. I don't know why you... In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to send you here to Suez as well. And I think we just lost we just lost our legion over here. Can we retreat? Oh yeah, we can retreat. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully we can hold the Suez, because that's going to be important. If we can't hold the Suez, then the Castilians are free to roam through our lands. How many men can we stick here? I'm not entirely sure. This is 108 supply limit. Okay, so we still got room for a few more forces, which is fine. And there's 24,000 more men are coming. In fact, they're not for some reason. Alright, you know what? I'll probably have you picked up, because it seems like there's some ships that are stopping you. Alright, anyways, let's go there now. Good. Alright, so you're making your way there, and I hope that's just going to be enough to hold off the Castilians. We'll have to see. A big battle going on here, and more men are being recruited. Wow, that is amazing. And so far, so good. Wow, why are we losing so many men? Can I see this? We are the ones using the gas attacks, but we had a really bad roll. So that must have been it. There's a big army on attack as well. Oh my god, they still have so many men left. This is incredible. Okay, well, we'll make our way to Stuttgart there, and that should be the end. I don't want to attack the German forces here. I'm going to actually help siege, and then we'll attack you. How's Novgorod doing? Okay, Novgorod has been defeated, basically. They're trying to hold off the Germans. They, as I said, have done a really great job so far, but it's, yeah, I mean, they can't do this forever. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and attack, and I will send in this legion. 2 legions should be sufficient here, and the Varangian gods slowly rebuild. Okay, good. So this will be dealt with. Use 6,000 men. I'm just going to say, oh my god, we're building so many more men. This is incredible. Right, I'll send you here, and I will send you to Toulouse. In fact, I can actually send you here. That's fine too. In fact, I need you to support this. Never mind. And we are apparently under attack by German forces. Oh no, we attack them. Right. Okay, this should go in our favor. I think the Germans don't have any defense against the gas either, so yeah, this is a huge advantage. I don't know how we... I don't know if we could have won without the without using gas attacks here. I think this would have probably been our end. Alright. I will send you to take the last German province. Yeah, they've got no morale, basically. Okay, so we're slowly retaking our lands, but god damn. They are just incredible in fighting back, and we've got a big army over here as well. Let's just go ahead and maybe retake Paris there. That might be a smart thing. Maybe Dunkirk should be retaken as well. Okay, so how's it going here? We've got 85,000 men holding. Do we have any more reinforcements coming? I don't think so. This is it. This is it. This is our force to hold the Suez Canal. And you guys, please retake Mogadishu. And then I might send you over here as well. Alright, let the Castilians come. Let the Castilians come and we'll see what happens. In fact, I'm gonna send you guys to destroy more Brits. And you need to destroy these guys as well. Please. Yes, thank you very much. One army after another needs to be destroyed. I wish that there was some kind of ledger that would show you how many losses each nation had, because this is kind of insane. How many people have died so far in this war? Okay, you come on, just destroy the Germans. The last strongholds. More and more provinces. We're still fighting in the mountains here. Wow, this is incredible. And general after general dies. Okay, but we finally dealt with this. Okay, great. Now, I think I'm going to send the Varangian Guard up north to their old homelands to, well, to, I guess, defend their Norwegian and Swedish brothers. I feel like that kind of makes sense. Alright, more people mobilizing. Oh, great to see. In fact, do I have... I don't know why people are standing over here. Don't think this is a rally point, so I'm not really sure why you're here, but that's fine. Let's just move you up to Turin and just follow them and destroy them. Okay, you can split in half. Don't need to have these huge stacks of forces. And I'll have my tanks hold back a little bit for now, because I don't want them to take too much damage, if possible. Alright, you can split in half as well. And I'll send half of you with the general to defeat the Brits here. Alright, so as I said, we're slowly retaking, slowly getting control over our lands again. But you know what? I really have the feeling there are troops being brought over by ship. So I'm going to split my navy in half, or in 4 parts, and we're just going to have to blockade the Brits a bit more, because this is kind of being annoying. You stop. Yeah, you go here. You go to the Dogger Bank. I think I'll have you here, just to kind of get an overview over what's going on. Because yeah, that was exactly what I had expected. There is a navy. That is frustrating. Okay, well, I hope that we're not... Okay, yeah, we've got this under control. Okay, so we've got 60 ships in this naval battle here. I think we should win this. Antonius Venetialos seems to be doing a good job. Okay, yeah, we managed to defeat them here. And this is exactly what I expected. The Brits are over here, sending over forces to the mainland. Okay, so we now have to protect both of this. And the Narco Liberals have now risen up as well. That is a little bit frustrating. God damn. And we've got quite a few legions here. Alright, well, this war is dragging on and on and on. We've got now 93,000 men holding the Suez Canal. And more rebels. Oh my god. Well, I think we're not really seeing great battles. We have a peace offer from Malacca. How is the war going? Oh, apparently, yeah, the Chu managed to beat back Malacca quite fiercely. Did you add any war goals in this war? No. What are you offering? They're offering a white peace. I don't want to decline that, but I will perhaps accept at some point. There's also a lot of war goals that have been added on our side. Novgorod, that's what I added. That's what I added. Inca wants to cut Germany down to size. That sounds like a good idea. Inca wants to acquire lands in South America. The United Baltic Provinces want Teutonic Order to gain lands. They also want to acquire this. I see. Okay, interesting. The Warsabits want to humiliate Poland and cut Poland down to size, and the Cards want to humiliate them as well. Okay, so Poland certainly is seen as the aggressor in this, which I kind of tend to agree. But I think all of the war goals don't really matter that much, because I will probably have a custom peace treaty, just like we had during the Imperial Civil War. Because this is the First World War, likely after the conclusion of this war, this series will be converted to Hearts of Iron 4, and so I really want to have a great peace deal. But anyways, the war is dragging on, as I said. There's a lot of battles being fought, but it's pretty clear, especially with the gas attacks, that we have the upper hand in these fights. So I think what I will do is I will just conclude some of these fights off camera, and in the next episode I will probably have liberated most of France before I return, and then we'll see the proper invasion of Castile, just so that we actually make some progress on the series. Anyways, that was it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.